All right, so we're going to spend a week focused on triangles from all different angles. So we'll just review like a triangle from guard, from mount, from back, and we'll even look at the inverted triangle from the bottom. And then we'll just work on combinations, do some positional drills where we're looking at how we get to those connected to like what other moves are part of our game plan in those positions. But let's go ahead and get started. The classic, the vintage. All right, so actually setting up the triangle from here, we'll go over it, but most of the time when I'm going for the triangle, we're in a bit of a different situation. Like maybe a section out and we're a little bit more broken down. If you're attacking a strong structure with your triangle, you're already in trouble. So I'm going to use my shin to clear his arm there and then wrap back around over his head to get into my position and get my angle. We really want to make sure that we have this straight across the back of the neck. The most common issue is that we catch some of the shoulder when we're trying to choke. Then he can posture up. Even if I'm big enough to hold him down, I can't land the choke very well because his rib cage is supporting a lot of the pressure and I can't quite get the squeeze. So I turn that angle and I loop that one over. And now when I go to finish, it's just a squeeze and we've got it. If you're having any difficulty as you're doing this, things to help, or you're trying to pull him deeper into the position. So before I lock up, I'll often try to see if I can collapse that across a little bit more. So I've almost got it just with the leg over the head. And then I can lock that in. So try to solve that problem before you get to here, because once I get to here, if he's fighting back against that, that can become really difficult to finish and he's trying to stack forward. Okay. So from mounted triangle, let's attack a defended structure here. I'm going to try to pry up underneath one of his elbows. His other one might still be in, but that's okay. I'm just going to come over the top of that and sit on it, and then pick his head up and tuck that one under. Same as from the guard, I want to make sure I get everything really tight here before I proceed. So I've got this tucked under, I've got his arm across. I can get the choke just by rotating and sinking my weight usually. But if I need to, I'll just let the blood go back. If I need to, I can grab this, then even roll into it, and then finish from a more standing. This one will come up, like, I tend to get to it when I'm using this to try to pry somebody down. So I'm using this to bring him down, and then I'll just push his head and throw my leg over and trap. I will say most of the time I consider this more of a control and a sweep than a triangle, because I do need to catch this arm, and if he doesn't want me to catch it, that's going to be difficult. But if everything goes according to plan and I can pull that in, then I can cinch this up and triangle from the bottom here. If I miss it, that's okay. I'll just attack this near arm or use it to flip the person, but it's a really useful thing, and it works well with that sort of spider guardish maneuver from the bottom. These are familiar for most of us, but the goal will be to like level them up a little bit and really focus on our connections, right? What is our combination or sequence of moves that we're doing that's giving us an opportunity to get to the triangle? And so we'll get some reps in on that.